For Radio VR in Washington, I'm Kate Zickel. This week, Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus is presenting an act called Built to Amaze at the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C., and at the Patriot Center at the George Mason University in April. I'm joined now by Alex and Irina Emelin, who perform with the circus. And guys, you are comedians in the act, correct?
Is it correct? Yeah, we are comedians.
And you guys do a lot of different performances. And from what I've been told, this Big Top show features 100 performers from 17 different countries and 95 different versions of exotic animals.
Exactly. So, and you know what? We are maybe first comedians who work with animals. So we have about 40 animals in our show, just our comedian show. We have 20 ferrets, we have a donkey, we have rabbits, we have snakes.
And 16 beautiful poodles.
Black and white.
Wow. And the poodles, you have 16 of them.
Yeah.
And you've been working with those animals for how long now? A long time, right? Because I know Alex and Irina, you guys are both from Russia. I believe it's Moscow for both of you.
Yeah.
And you guys have both been working in the circus for many, many years.
Irina, second generation. Myself just start like 25 years ago.
Oh, is that all? Yeah. And Irina, you said you were born in the circus.
Yeah.
So your family, you grew up learning to, I don't know, juggle and do tricks. Like, what did you do when you were a kid?
I always helped my father, and I always was with him because he also worked with a dog. And I help him, I perform, and start maybe when I have 11 years, I already start make performance.
Let me help to Irina because she forget she worked before when she was a very young girl. She worked with a monkey.
Monkeys.
And I saw this. It was fantastic show. It was fantastic show.
Thank you.
Now, monkeys aren't something at least that I can remember. I haven't been to the circus in several years, but monkeys seem like they're a very special type of animal to work with. Are they easy to train or are they difficult?
You know, it's not like easy or difficult. It depends how you do this. So if you start to play with animal, you have to know this animal and you fix some things what animal can give it to you. And finally, you have nice show.
Well, tell me about the show a little bit. What are some of the big aspects? I know the animals are really important. Do you guys do a lot of hoop jumping? Do you do any work with fire? Like, what are some of the bigger or better parts of the show?
Let me explain about Built to Amaze. It's, you know, for me, we have big experience. We play around all the world, a lot of countries. And for us, surprise when we come here, it's very good combination because Ringling Brothers can make like a synthesis. Do you understand what I mean? Synthesis. So it's like keep traditional things, but make new wave. So always step with the time, you know?
Yeah.
And we have in our show elephants. It's traditional face of like Ringling Brothers, Barnum Bailey. We have horses. We have 18 tigers in one cage.
Goodness.
Yes, and Tabayara, he's fantastic. And
beautiful Brazilian dancers.
And
yes.
Very nice, beautiful, really. And
our ringmaster.
Ringmaster is superstar our show. You know, we love him so much.
Andre
McLean, he's the heart of the show. So we're so happy to work together with all these people. And believe me, you never see this in your life.
Now, this is not the first time that Ringling Brothers has come to Verizon Center. Were you guys with the tour last year?
No, we just start with the Ringling Brothers in 2013. So now we're like 1 year and a half with this show. And we first time and we're excited how Washington, D.C. to...
Yes.
Now, Becky, who's kind of been spreading the word about you guys, mentioned in her press release that you guys have 2 daughters. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Yeah.
And how old are they?
14 and 4.
Oh, wow. So do they both enjoy working with you guys in the circus? Are they part of the acts with you guys, or are they still...
You know, kids, it's like kids, you know, but our daughters want to be in a show, so old daughter, 14 years old, she already started, Papa, I want to make press show, but I say, no, sorry, you have to, pre-show, it's mean, you know, like 1 hour before the show, we have a special show for the audience, and people can come down in arena, make pictures, meet with the performers, try to do something, and some performers make some special, not so big, but a little bit small show. And Alexandra told me, Papa, I want to be in a show, please. I want to make pre-show. I say, wait a minute. So you take it.
So they're energetic and they're excited to do it, but maybe not quite yet. They're getting there.
Yeah, maybe.
So let's talk about the pre-show for a minute, because that's something that's rather unusual that I think you guys are bringing to the table this year, which is you guys have a pre-show, which is 1 hour before the actual show starts.
Correct.
And it gives audience members, kids and adults alike, a chance to come and see some of the aspects
Put the
of the
costume,
show.
make a pictures, meet with the performers, because, it's like in a pre-show you can see dancers, you can see animals, you can try to walk in high wire with them. So you can try all small things, and you can be part of the show. So
It sounds perfect. I mean, it sounds like something where if you're an adult or even a kid who wants to try circus performance or says, I've always wanted to be a clown or something, this would be a good chance for them to come and try it out and see what it's really like to experience working in the circus, working with animals, that kind of thing. Now, Irina, when people come to the pre-show, do they ever get a chance to see, I know they get to meet you both, but do they get to meet your dogs and some of the other animals that are in the show?
Yeah, of course. Elephants, I think it's, of course, very interesting to see elephant very close, and you see how training.
And he show how he teach elephants and elephant painting,
Yes.
Oh,
Make
yeah. That's been something here in the newsroom that we've been talking a lot about lately.
And
is
what's
the
interesting?
elephants
When
learning to
elephant
paint.
make a picture with the colors, and finally somebody can win this picture.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Yes.
Yeah, so
From
it's
audience,
it's like take tickets and finally say, this is
something that an elephant has painted, and you can take it home and put it on your wall or do whatever you want with it. Now, Irina, are those shows, when you guys do these performances, do you tend to have a lot of audience interaction and participation? Like, do people seem to get really excited when they see your shows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 20,000, 15,000, 10,000 house? It's like, for us, always very excited because it's like a battle. You come and we come with Irina, me and she, and try to take attention of these people, and every day we have to prove ourselves. So.
It's difficult. It can be really difficult when you step into an arena and you suddenly have to gain the attention of thousands and thousands of people. I can't imagine that's the easiest thing in the world, but you guys have been doing this for so long. It seems like for you guys, it would become easier over time.
It's sometimes, you can think, it's very difficult. But if you do this, we never tell this is our job.
This is not our job.
This is our hobby. That's what we enjoy. And
life, it's our life.
It's our life. That's why we have an answer always for this. For us, it's not difficult because we do what we like and what we love. So that's.
Now, Irina, this is your life. You guys are on the road all the time, which is why your family, your daughters travel with you and work with you. Does that get hard for you traveling all the time, or is that something where, like you mentioned, it's a hobby, it's something that you love to do?
I very, very happy what in the Ringling have everything, like a nursery we have and school, and no one circus around the world don't have this.
Have this, yeah. So
yes,
and when we're in the road,
for me, I'm so happy because I always can see my family, and I not needed to leave my kids in Russia or somewhere. My kids always with me, and I'm so happy, so happy. Like for mom, it's for me. Oh.
So it's been a good experience for you guys since you've signed on with Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey. That's been a very positive experience for you guys with everything that you've been working with.
We love it. It's we have a nice team. We have nice management. We have all casts is so friendly, and our life here is fantastic.
Now, what's your favorite part of the show when you guys do this act? What's the one thing that makes you go, "This is why I do what I do"?
I like so much tap dance on a ski because nobody around the world nobody do this.
I'm sorry, you said you tap dance
on a ski.
On a ski.
On a ski, like
on a ski. Yes,
like people who go skiing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's like when we created this idea, it was very funny. Like, can you imagine top hat, look like Fred Astaire, okay, black and white, look nice, white gloves. And like camera go down, nice trousers, and ski.
Sounds good.
You see, this is good eclectic.
It sounds hilarious. I mean, you guys have put all this together yourselves. I mean, that's impressive. I mean, this is something that, like you mentioned, tap dancing on a ski is not something that anybody would think to do, even in a circus performance.
This is like, you know, like ups and down everything, you know. So it's very important in comedy to found the good way. Like one newspaper write about our act Animal Magic, what we have. You say Alex and Irina work with a lot of eclectic animals. So like people normal, you know, like animal trainers work with horses. And we work with rabbits, ferrets, donkey, you know, snakes, all
Not traditional.
All kinds of non-traditional, rather
Yeah.
odd animals that you wouldn't expect to see in a circus. I know, especially the smaller animals, you would think would be harder to.
And you know, for us, what's surprised, we're a little bit scary because, you know, big arenas, big houses, and play with small rabbits or ferrets. But for us, what's surprised, everybody sees this and everybody loves this, and so.
Now, if folks want to come and see you, opening night is tomorrow night at the Verizon Center.
Yes, please.
And tickets start at $15, which is an extremely reasonable price for the show, which I believe, Irina, you said lasts about 2 hours, a little longer, which is great. And folks who want to get tickets, they can either go to ringling.com or they can go to Ticketmaster and pick up tickets for tomorrow night's show.
Yes,
Yeah.
guys, welcome. You never see in your life. We are come here to build to Amaze.
Well, thank you guys so much. We appreciate having you. That's Alex and Irina Emelin, and they are with the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus, which is presenting their act Built to Amaze at the Verizon Center tomorrow night. Guys, thanks again.
Thank you.